What's up, folks? My name is Mitch Dyer, and I'm joined by IGN's Stephen Hopper. We just played a bunch of Hybrid, a 3-on-3 Xbox Live Arcade shooter that, well, it isn't quite what it seems. It has jetpacks, it has cover, it has some really weird controls. It looks like a standard cover shooter with bonus jetpacks and a few cool ideas, but the way you actually play is really strange, isn't it, Steve?
Strange indeed, Mitch. Hybrid forgoes the ability to traditionally control your character in favor of simply using your jetpack to pop between one cover situation to another. As you jet around the map, you're free to take out enemies with your weapons, blind firing from cover, aiming, and simply firing while moving from cover to cover. In fact, cover to cover is pretty much the only way you move in Hybrid. You don't have direct control over your soldier, and you can only move against cover, or by selecting which cover you'd like to go to. The end result is pretty different from what many fans would expect from a game in the multiplayer shooter genre.
Yeah, it's almost on rails. You press A to glide to cover, and there's little movement involved on the fly, aside from changing which cover point you want to tuck against while in the air. It takes some getting used to, and I still don't know if I like it. It makes navigating the world as easy as a button press, which means you can put all your effort into aiming and headshot. It's totally unlike other shooters, and that's kind of the point. This comes from Fifth Cell, the Scribblenauts developer that prides itself on out there ideas and innovative execution. Hybrid definitely has that. What did you make of the broader goal to be a competitive shooter? We don't really have many of those on XBLA.
You're right, but there are some very good ones to be found. Quake 3 Arena and Nexus come to mind. Each offers more traditional multiplayer experiences than what Hybrid has on tap. As different as the controls may be, the game still does things a little too vanilla for my taste. The environments and the characters are far too nondescript, and while the game features a ton of weapons to unlock and use, the general shooting mechanics feel plain. Another thing, the game gives you jetpacks to fly around the map with, but the real question is why? Why give you jetpacks if you don't have full control over your character, dropping in on your opponents, keeping skirmishes airborne, and otherwise taking advantage of a potentially huge gameplay mechanic? Why not roller skates or hover boots? Since the game handles most of the heavy lifting of navigating your soldier through the battle, I don't see why the game would play that differently as a result.
For the sake of verticality, I guess? Upside down cover above the battlefield was another twist on the standard formula, but I still wasn't thrilled by it. I just got confused. I liked summoning AI robots to help me out though, and I really had fun with aerial battles. I think these small spins are what's going to get people's attention when the beta starts up in the coming weeks, because this is ultimately what makes the risky point-and-click nature of combat cool. For more on Hybrid now and forever, boost over to IGN.com.